Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Global AI Bootcamp behind the scenes, where we're going to give you some insights into how the bootcamps were set up from around the world. This is our second day, our fifth session, and during these sessions, we are going to be connecting you with organizers from around the globe to see how they set up their own bootcamps and what they did to make it interesting for the attendees. We're also going to be connecting with Microsoft program managers to get some insights into the Azure AI services which are available for us to use. But before we get started, let's do a couple of introductions. Hi, I'm Stacey Cashmore.
Hi, and my name is Sjoukje Zaal. And in this episode, we will connect to the community organizers Ning and Kassam. But before we go into that, we are first going to talk to Anand, one of the program managers of Microsoft. Okay. No, we're going to do it the other way around this time. We are going to start with the community organizers. Ning and Kassam, welcome. Hi, I think you are on mute. Ning?
Unmute?
No.
No, we can hear you now. Hello, both.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Maybe we can start with some introductions. Ning, maybe you could tell us a little bit about who you are and what you've been doing.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ning. I'm a data scientist in Taiwan, and I set up a community called Our Ladies Taipei that for more than 7 years, and it is a community to help the female data scientists have a place to go together, and through the community, we incubate more than hundreds of female speakers from the data scientists. And I also currently dedicate to a nonprofit project called Data for Social Good, which evangelize concept of AI and data thinking into public sectors and NGO. And I gathering with the data scientists and the developer to initiate some pioneer projects in public sectors and NGO. Yeah, it's me.
Awesome.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi.
And Kassam, maybe you could give us an introduction about yourself too.
Yeah, great. So, hello everyone. I'm Qasim Sheikh from India. I'm an AI MVP. Um, I work as an senior manager as a cloud evangelist in Capgemini, and along with this, I do lead an can say one of the fastest growing online community that is Dear Azure, which basically focus on Azure and Azure AI services like for the community events and all. Um, I have authored 4 books on basically on the topic with focusing on Azure AI, and this is a very short intro of mine. Hi.
Hi, thank you very much. So you've both been organizing AI boot camps in your locations. Could you tell us a little bit about the boot camps that you've organized? Kassam, maybe you could go first this time.
Okay, yes. So I've been organizing the global AI boot camps from last 4 to 5 years, like from 2018, 2019, and wherein we are having like I'm mostly having a sessions obviously focused right from the beginners to the expert level, and all my speakers are from either they are from like they are a Microsoft MVP in AI, or they are from Microsoft, or they are author. And we had a huge participants. Like I do have followers of over the LinkedIn. I can say it's an organic followers of more than 9,000. And I have a consistent record of all these sessions to start with at least an average 100 live Azure AI professionals. And it's been uh, like 4 years I'm doing this, and it's consistently growing.
Awesome. And Ning, maybe you could tell us about the sessions that you've been organizing.
Yeah, I have been organizing the global AI bootcamp for I think more than 4 years, and starting from 18th or 19th, I forget the exactly year, and I really love the idea of the global AI bootcamp because it's offer a chance to it's offer a chance to the people who from entry level to expert level that they can get to understand what the Microsoft AI is doing, and a 1 day free event is really a good is a really a good time to gathering from our AI MVP and also from the data scientists and the other people who love data and are interested in data. So it's the reason that pushed me to keep holding every year's global AI bootcamp. Yeah, and through the offline event that people can meet to each other, and so we can get more information and more friendship and to understand more detail about the AI thing. Yeah, and it is a pity this year we need to transfer the global AI bootcamp to the online, and I really hope that in the coming year we can set up more offline events. Yeah, in the future, and I really love the idea of the global AI bootcamp. Yeah.
Awesome. I think you've touched upon a really interesting topic for how we organize things in this day and age. You've both been organizing AI boot camps for a number of years now. And as Ning said, it's we're not offline anymore. We've had to move things online. Can you tell us a little bit about what you changed in the way that you organize your boot camps in relation to moving things online rather than in person? So, could you start off with that, Ning?
Okay. It is more challenging to move to online because people cannot meet face to face, and it's really hard to get to involve people and together. So this year we try to do something different that to give the attendance more incentive to join our AI bootcamp. So this year we cooperate with the one of Microsoft learning partner, and it's called Tranocate. And Tranocate offer our some ebooks thing and also some certificate exam information that help the attendant after 1 day's boot camp. They can have the more next action plan to get involved with the Microsoft AI, and they know what the learning resource is there and what kind of certificate they can get. So I think it really is very good try this year that we cooperate with the partner, and we cooperate with more learning resource into our AI bootcamp. So after that, people will people contact with the learning partner directly and get the ebook and get the I think like the partner provides some discount on the exam. So from my experience that to get more to get some next action like the learning material and the certificate to is a good way to give the attendant incentive to keep in touch with the global AI bootcamp. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's a very good way to make it much more interactive. People can learn, need to do some hands-on tasks. Yeah, very good. How do you handle that, Kasam?
Yeah, so like for make see the main focus of mine in this during this boot camp, which is like having virtually, is to keep the audience engaged with what our presenters are presenting and what topic we are taking in. So the two things were there, like in first after every boot camp or after every session which we do as a part of Dear Azure, or part of Global AI boot camp, I used to take a feedback from them, and I try to grab what my audience are more interested in, like what topics they are more interested in. Like I got an huge request for having the certification like AI learning path, Azure AI learning path and all. And that was the one key thing which I try to focus on, and I discussed with the speakers. Like if they focus on how this can be, how we can take a subject right from any of the certification path, be it an AI fundamentals or AI engineer associate. Those objectives, if we take it part of this our session, that would be really make the audience engaged. Apart from this, I make sure that at least two of my sessions during the boot camp is a kind of workshop, is kind of hands-on, so that the audience too try to do in the same time. And when they try to like replicate the things, replicate the demos, and if the demos work fine at both the end, that makes them more happier. Like they come up with something, they just send me across those mails like working links and all, and they are really happy. They share those things with the like in their respective organizations, and that are really helpful for their skills upgrade. And yes, we are also keeping some online quiz. We are also keeping some goodies and all for the most what we say smart questions from the audience, so that this encourage the audience to come up with their questions, which acts like really that help that it's an helpful for all the others audience too when they come up with some questions, queries, and it is being resolved. And we are being helped by the Microsoft India. There is one partner from Microsoft, that is Code Sizzler. They also sponsor us like for the some of the Azure passes, Azure vouchers and all. So this all, yes, of course, around from when I give out my book itself, which is being is an on AI. Uh, I have written one book, right? So it is on AI and one is on bots. So I give that book as an give out or as an uh, uh, present for the winners, and so this really kept helped me to engage with the audience and to make my bootcamp more successful.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yep.
good.
And you say that you give out um, starter questions to try and encourage the audience to ask their own questions. Could you give a little bit of insight into what kind of questions you give out as a starter question to encourage that feedback?
It's questions for the audience you're asking me, or the
Hmm.
questions coming from the audience?
Right, yeah, how you trigger the questions from the audience. It's
Acha. No, actually, what we do is like before having the session itself, we had a connect. I have a connect with all the speakers one on one, and I just go through the deck like what they are exactly presenting, and out of which we try to get some questionnaires ready. And during this session, when the sessions are going on, we try to keep we post these questions as a part of to make sure the audience stay till end. They pay attention to all the subjects, and questions are more related to what the topic they are presenting in. So this is how we plan out the questions.
awesome. Thank you.
Um,
And I think it's a question for the future. We've talked about going from in-person to online events. What plans do you have for the future? Are you starting to look at going back to in-person, or are you looking to continue with online um, sessions for the future? Ning, maybe you could start us off here.
Okay. Definitely. I want to go back to the in person, the offline gallery meeting because some sparkling will happen on the offline event. So currently, the COVID-19 is get smoothly in my location in Taiwan. So we really try to plan some offline events and some volunteer activity, such as some data for social good thing together with data scientists and developer and in this year, and we want try to do some hands-on thing face to face to the people and the organization who need AI, and we really want to meet together to show them how to make their business or their operation to more AI and more smart. Yeah, I really I really hope that the COVID-19 get smoothly and everything go back to the offline and impersonal personal to personal activity. Yeah.
Okay, so only in person in the future, not online anymore, really focusing on the
Still
in-person. Oh, still. Yeah?
Still we will have some online events. Yeah, we get some benefit from in past 2 years the online event can to get connection quickly, no matter the audience, no matter the speaker in which place. So I still will keep online events, but I hope maybe just 40% or 50%, not like this year, almost everything is online. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is one of the pros of online meetings. You have a far more bigger reach. Yeah,
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 for
Yeah.
both the speakers and for the attendees.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
Kassam, how are you planning the nearby future?
Are you still there, Kasam?
Okay.
I fear we may have lost Kasam for the short term, so we'll.
Am I audible now?
Hey, we can hear you.
You're
Yeah,
back.
we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So actually in 2019, kind of, and I did it in Mumbai, Microsoft Office India, and my plan was to continue with all the states. So definitely I will plan out now because due to COVID, it was all like on hold. But I'm planning to do this, along with the boot camp itself and some of the AI fundamentals kind of workshops in the different states of India. And definitely, I will continue with my virtual events also because I have a very diverse, audience. Like not only from India but from other parts of the world also. So it's kind of they do call me for having a workshop over there, but that is not possible as such. So yes, so it will be a kind of both 50-50, but I will make sure that we'll have a workshop at least once a quarter, in-person workshop once a quarter, and this virtual thing will be continue as is.
Yeah, also a mix of events. Yeah. And Kassam, how does the global
Yes.
AI community support you in organizing all your events?
Can you please come again? Because
How does the
breaking.
global AI community support you when you organize your event?
Mm.
What kind of support
Yeah,
did you got?
yes, yes. The team support is awesome. Like right from the topic selections or even the about the hands-on workshops, repos and everything. If we want to have some passes or something for the uh, attendees, right from all this support, it's a really awesome support from the team. So yes, it's great to work with the global AI community team.
Oh, great, great. And Ning?
Yeah. Same as Kasan said, that the video good, material good, workshop content is good, and another thing I think help a lot also is the marketing name, because we connect to the global, and so when this event to event when announced in Taiwan and in local, that people will know, oh, it's not just the local event, it's a global event. So the attendant will more willing to join this kind of a global connection thing event. So I really love the idea that connect to everywhere in the global. So keep going. Yeah, it's very fun.
Thank you. Great.
Yeah. Mm.
And moving on slightly away from the global AI side, Ning, I know that you have other passions besides AI, you mentioned it at the start, the incubating women speakers.
Yep.
It's could
Yep.
you maybe tell us something about what you do there to bring that alive?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So why I choose that female as one of my charity projects, that it is the thing that the female, especially the data scientists, really meet some challenges on their workspace, that sometimes they do the same effort as their peer, but maybe they're too shy, or they are too not so confident. So they really not get what they really need to get some reward, or maybe need to get some more uh, uh, they really get some more thing for them. So I try to organize the ladies group that to help them, help each female together, and provide some more friendly space for them, and to encourage they to maybe be a speaker, to introduce about what they learn, and what they get from their workspace. And also after they speak out what they have, we also will talk to how to do more on their work, or how to do more on outside the work, maybe some charity activity. So I think provide a place for the female data scientists. They can help them to know that, oh, they really have the power or capability is good enough to speak out and to be their self, and to get more connection and more powerful. Because sometimes female are more shy, and sometimes people females think too much. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I need to do something more. And I just create a place to let them know you're good enough, and you can stand up and get out. Stand up and get together, and let us do something together, and to change the world, and to make something different. Yeah. So it's the reason that I set up the female community. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And Kassam, I know that you do work. This sounds so strange in English, but I know that you do work for poverty, to help with poverty. Could you maybe tell us a little bit about what you do there?
Sorry, it was breaking for your voice. What? Can you repeat your question, please?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. It's I know that you do work to help with poverty, aside from the work that you do with the global AI as well. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the work that you do there.
Okay, so you're talking about the work I do for the NGOs and all, right?
Hmm.
So actually, it is, based on total my personal experience. Like when I was in my school studies, I lost my father, and it was very difficult for me to, continue with my studies. And I know the struggle my mother had to face. So when I was fair capable enough, to present my or share my knowledge, or to invest something into this area, specifically the educational area. Um, I targeted some students who are the children of widows, and like they were brilliant or smart in their educations, but they were not able to fund those things. And therein where we chipped in, and we created an small organization with the help of my peer colleagues, and we started teaching them with a few of the some .NET or WordPress and all those stuffs, and basic certificate. We made them try to clear their basic certification. So the main aim was to make them financially independent. At least they can start their own. Once they start earning, they can learn themselves, and then they can give up to their community. So it was all on my personal experience, which made me to do this, and I really enjoy doing that.
Yeah, fantastic. It sounds like you're setting up a really nice feedback loop as well. It's you and some friends and colleagues got it started, but as the students go through and they become more
Yes.
successful, they also feed back into this and keep it rolling.
Yes, so there are like when we do this boot camps and other sessions, there are I do speak in different engineering colleges and for for I do take AI workshop, bot workshops and all. So they always come saying that we also want to present in the same way, and we want to be a speaker kind of we want to learn this AI path and data path and all. So we have a small. I try to arrange a small workshop kind of stuff between this college students and all, and just to increase their, just to motivate them as a speaker and come out. So there are few students who are now a part of my few of the series speakers, and I've got a very awesome feedbacks from the attendees, and this is really helping them. And some of them are writing the white papers also right now in their current organization. So I'm helping them out. So it really fun doing this. Like the way they are responding, the way the feedback is coming in, it's really awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah. One final question then. Ning, is there anything that you want to share with us that we haven't already asked you?
Me?
Yeah?
Yeah, I really hope. Okay, I really want to. I really hope that next year the global AI bootcamp is in-personal activity, and yeah, we can meet each other face to face. I really miss the uh 2 years before that our MVP summit in Seattle. Yeah, it really fun and to get friends from all over the world. Yeah. So yeah, I really hope next year, yeah, we can have a very fun, yeah, and real, yeah, impersonal offline activities. Yeah.
I'm totally with you there.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that next
Yeah.
year will be different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for you,
Yeah.
Kasam, anything you want to share with us?
I have a one question, like when the team is visiting India, so that we can have an AI bootcamp in person in India.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be really great.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
would
if at
love
all there is
that.
some plans, let's have that India on top, so we can start it from India itself. And it will be great to meet you all in person, of course.
Yeah. We are having big plans for next year, so maybe it is going to happen. Yeah, let's hope so.
Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
great.
Yeah, that's it. If you're coming in, then that's all. Then once the team is here, everything will get resolved.
Oh, okay. Great.
Awesome. Then, well, thank you both for your time this morning, and thanks for your time and effort in all of the stuff that you do for the communities inside the AI and the things that we've touched on outside of the AI. And, well, I wish you a good afternoon / evening in your time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Even
afternoon.
Yeah.
And have a great rest of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Nice day. Thank you for
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
having
Bye.
me. Bye-bye.
So that's it for this 5th episode. Thanks a lot for joining. In a couple of hours, we will start with our final episode in this series. So hopefully we see you there. And for now, thanks a lot for watching and bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now.